We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quick throw to the left side, and this one is caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the crow route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He's shoved out of bounds with the defense and short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tar Heels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
The Trojans moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. They'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I don't blame the offense for trying to take a shot here on 2nd and inches, but the quarterback lost track of the time in the pocket. Now, it's a much friendlier 3rd down for this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On another sack, this defense on fire.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the returner is tackled by this man-coverage team. The first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pump over the middle. It's Daniel. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to scramble. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Daniel.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the 1st period. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4. And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I mean, that play had no chance from the start. I'm a little shocked they're going to go tempo here, but let's see what they have in mind to get out of this hole they've done.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Trojans. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep for the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. QB keeper all the way. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And the Tar Heels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. He can go. Touchdown, UNC. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looks right and lets it fly. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Wants to throw it. Quick dart to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wide out. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Daniel.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, USC. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They try a downfield shot. Good effort there. Oh, and now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Back-to-back deep shots. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. And they hand it off to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Tar Heels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. That puts them back on top. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they jump on top here in the second half. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Oh, he makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First out at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. Finds his man. It's Cook. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's reeled in. It's Davis.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Refusing to be stopped on this play. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep. Good effort, but now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it again. Looking for his back. Nice grab. It's Daniel. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Daniel. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's the tight end who makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today. And now they'll set up for the point after. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Critical third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal, the 9.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's a second and goal play for the offense. USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And tackled there by the defense.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision.
I don't know about choke, bro.
Instead of pulling that and either running
I make one bad play every
nice throw.
Playoffs.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Defense is coming after him.
Whoa.
He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with
Come
this
on,
offensive
bro.
line.
I got a goddamn bro. Come on, bro.
Every time
Come on,
he tries back
bro.
to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not in very good field position to start here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. the receiver.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Bro, how he be burning him, bro? That's 99 speed over there, bro.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. Great connection there for 6 points.
The fuck?
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Goes out to stiff arm. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, first and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there.
Fuck, bruh. I thought your ass getting hit all game, bruh.
Down, the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
Why you out there getting hit all game, bruh?
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the Salt are able to bring him down quickly. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Zips it down the
Oh,
middle.
my God, bro.
Takes the touchdown field. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoffs.
Get off the block, bro.
Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you...
Deep shot to the left side. That's the 3rd pick tonight, though, by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up
GG, bro.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage, because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and
it's intercepted in a desperation throw here.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Oh, shit. He threw it right back to him, bro. He threw that bitch behind him, too. That's crazy.
Look out, he's in the clear.
Throw that bitch behind him is wild.
Past the 20. Touchdown, USC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, UNC. They connect for 6.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Football comes out. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out.
That's big, bro.
Defensive play brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain.
Get your head around, bro.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much
your head around, bro.
as
Play the ball.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown.
That's just crazy, bro.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
It's crazy, bro. No way.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, trying to get the throw off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This isn't.